Okay, well, welcome everyone, and thank you for being here. This is our weekly ULT Tuesday call that we do, and we really just host this container as an atmosphere and a space to talk about uplifting our health and really powerful solutions in terms of nutrition that can help us live healthier and happier daily lives. So, I've personally been in the nutrition field about 15 years. It's a passion of mine. I love learning about how food affects our health and how we can really implement preventative solutions that are rather simple into our daily lives to help us live more easeful and graceful and less stressful physical lives in terms of illnesses and diseases and ailments. So I've had a passion for this work for many years. And the reason I keep doing it is because I just see so many people out there that are really suffering from these little things like lack of sleep or rashes or digestive issues or this, that, and the other. And they just don't know what to do. And they go to their doctors and they don't really have many solutions for them and they're just lost. And so I continue to share this information because I realize that there is a need for people to learn more about our bodies and how they function, as well as the fuel that we put into them and how that makes an impact on our mental, physical, and spiritual, emotional health as well. So when I was a young kid, I suffered from severe chronic acne. I had poor kidney filtration issues. I had poor adrenal weaknesses. I had a lot of lymph congestion, and that led to me being sick a lot. I had chronic tonsillitis all the time. I eventually had to get my tonsils out, which if I would have known the information I know now, I probably would have addressed it more from a nutritional standpoint. But I was lucky to find some solutions in terms of nutrition at a young age to start kind of reversing those ailments within my body and getting my body back to homeostasis. And after that, becoming a mother, it's been a big passion of mine to really not pass on those personal genetic weaknesses to my children and help empower their health so they don't face the same things that I faced when I was a kid. So that's a little bit about me. And today, what we're going to be talking about is a 30-day nutrition program that I've been incorporating into my life for 3 years and helped my sister and I, who's on the call with me, helped thousands of people start implementing these easy solutions into their life to help start creating more homeostasis in their body. So before we jump into what that program is, I want you guys to hear another little story as well from a dear friend and a colleague who I met through this path, Miss Heather Sudlander. And she has a really powerful story in terms of how she's been able to help her body rejuvenate from a nutritional standpoint. So Heather, do you mind coming on and just sharing a little bit?
Sure. Thanks, Mary Beth. Well, 2 years ago today, I was just really sick and tired of being sick and tired and struggling with chronic Lyme that was undiagnosed for 22 years and a lifetime of mold exposure that I did not know about. And I was in the health world. I was a functional health coach, but with all my knowledge, I could not move the needle in my own health. And I was too ill to health coach, too ill to do what I loved and to participate in activities in my community. My diet had actually gotten down to only 10 foods that I could tolerate. My walking and standing were just extremely limited. My week was made up of just, my life was going to doctor's appointments and alternative therapies. I had chronic neuropathy in my legs. I had terrible brain fog, and I had a whole list of labels and symptoms. And I was spending thousands of dollars on treatments and supplements without being functional. And I incorporated this regenerative nutrition into my life 17 months ago, and I had no idea what to expect. But it was amazing. Within the first week, I saw changes in what I could eat, which just blew my mind. And I was starting to add new foods into my diet every week. I quickly started to see improvements with my brain fog. By 3 months, my walking was better, my brain fog was gone, and I had a history of ligament laxity, and I no longer needed to go to the chiropractor. I had been going 3 times a week for 8 years. And at 3 months using this regenerative nutrition, I didn't need to do that anymore. And I ended up stopping all other holistic treatments and all other supplements that I was taking, manufactured, isolated supplements. So today I'm 17 months out. I am so thrilled. I have my life back. I'm health coaching again. My Lyme has been put to rest. I no longer have neuropathy. I'm able to take long hikes. I'm not using, I was using in the past assistive devices. I'm not using any assistive devices anymore to get around. I'm participating in aqua aerobics, and I'm even playing pickleball, which sort of blows my mind. In fact, in 2 weeks, I'm flying to see my son in Pennsylvania. And it's going to be the first time I'm flying in 20 years that I don't have pain. And I won't be worrying about how am I going to get through the airport, and am I going to be able to stand or walk in the airport, and do I need a walker, and just how am I going to sit on the plane. I think it's going to be really emotional. I got sick at 30. I'm now 57. I was disabled for 20 plus years, but I am no longer disabled. So I feel like I'm proof that when our body is given the right nourishment and tools, you can restore your health at any age. So thanks for letting me share, Mary Beth.
Yeah, thank you, Heather. And I can't hear your story enough because you're such an inspiration, and you've just been so diligent and consistent, and like recognizing the path to healing is a long-term game. And I'm just curious, I know you do many things. Heather has been very diligent in her healing journey, but out of, the nutrition that we offer with the 30-day program, are there a couple that you could speak to that you think have like really, really supported your transformation?
It's so hard, like the whole protocol, it just works so beautifully together. But I mean, the ultimate lifestyle transformation is what I did. So the superfood shake, the power shake, I think is my favorite. And right now, for some reason, my body's craving it in a way I haven't craved it in a while. And the aminos, too, have been just amazing for me to. I think there was a lot of just damage from all the years of the Lyme and the mold toxicity. So, I mean, my ligament health, the strength of my muscles, my ability to have more stamina and endurance just keeps getting better and better and better. And I know I still have probably another 6 months to a year of restoration work to do and some detoxing to do because of how long I was sick and how long I was exposed to things I didn't know I was being exposed to. But my ability to function and show up in life has totally changed. And so I'm willing to do the work, and try to, enjoy the process, because it's a process when you've been sick as long as I have been sick.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, Heather. And I mean, you can just see your skin's glowing, your hair's glowing. Like I've seen your transformation over the last 17 months, and it's really been inspiring and powerful. And go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you feel inspired by Heather's story, because I think it gives a lot of people hope that there are solutions out there, even if you've been searching for them for 20 years. And keep looking. You're in the right place. So thank you so much, Heather. And next, I'm going to bring on my sister, who's kind of my partner in crime in this. We have such a passion for nutrition, and Rita is just such an inspiring woman because she also has a quite rigorous healing journey that she's been through. So I'm going to let Rita jump on, share her story, and then she's going to dive into a little bit about what are these core nutrients of our 30-day transformation.
Thank you so much, Mary and Heather. You inspire me to no end. Thank you for your courage and your passion and your healing journey, because it's amazing. And like Mary was saying, it just gives people so much hope. And so, yeah, my name's Rita Fleming, and I'm also really passionate about this work because it completely transformed my own life. And I also dealt with chronic pain for over 10 years from a car accident, and tried everything, and without any success as far as getting out of that chronic pain, until I learned about regenerative principles and nutrition and getting the body alkaline. And that really turned it around for me, where I was able to get out of chronic pain. So I'm endlessly passionate about sharing this education and information to help other people really restore balance to their own lives and really restore that quality of life. And, it wasn't until I was introduced to these superfoods a few years ago that I really came home to myself. And it's because of the nutritional quality, the nutrient density. And so I want to share a little bit about that today, because we're only as healthy as our soils are. And so, we're working with regenerative and organic farmers, watering with mineral rich spring water. And all of that makes a huge difference as to what we're receiving at the nutritional level. And so Heather was sharing a little bit about the 30-day transformation, and I'm going to share a bit from it here on the beach. Hope you can hear me clearly. But this is the power shake that Heather was talking about. And as you can see, it's quick, easy, on the go. It has your micronutrients and your macronutrients. So it's the equivalent of 6 salads, and it's delicious. And then it also has your tocotrienols, your vitamin E, your healthy fats, your whole food vitamins. So we're not dealing with any synthetics, no isolates, which is really rare. You can't quite find that at the grocery store, or in other supplements. It's really hard to find. So we're working with all whole foods that are also wind dehydrated and picked vine ripe. So it's preserving that nutritional quality. And we're just not getting that nutritional quality at the grocery store. Everything is picked early and grown in depleted soils. So this was game changer for me. After 3 days of adding this beautiful shake in, like I just felt the cells in my body come alive, like they were singing. And I just felt like I was finally getting something that I was missing, which I was. And, after 90 days of just adding this in, it brought me back to an athleticism and fitness I hadn't been in 15 years. So it's really beautiful what you can do with quality nutrition, giving your body what it needs. And I also noticed, in working with my clients, at my regenerative health practice, that this was just the missing link. Like it allowed people to eliminate cravings for things that just were not serving them, because once you add this in, your body is getting what it needs. So those other cravings just fall away. And then Heather was talking about our plant-based amino acids, which are 99% bioavailable, which is amazing because most of our proteins are only 11 to 36% bioavailable. So this is going and supporting, bones, connective tissue, collagen, your skin, your hair. And it's also burning fat and creating that lean muscle. So I also have noticed my athletics and my endurance, and, I'm working with a personal trainer right now, and whenever I take my aminos beforehand, I can just go twice as hard, twice as long, and not be sore afterwards. Like it's amazing the power that you get from that. We also have our biomedic, which is our gut microbiome supports. And what's really special about this is it's the only clinically proven supplement to eliminate glyphosate from our bodies. There's a lot of good information out there on glyphosate to learn more. Dr. Zach Bush has some great videos, but basically we've seen the correlation between glyphosate and that introduction into our food system, and how that directly correlates to the rise in chronic disease, autism, autoimmune, neurological weaknesses, cancers. And so it's something that's really important that we look at and address, and having a solution for that is amazing. So within 6 weeks, it reduces glyphosate from the body by 75%, which also allows our gut to start repairing those tight junctions. And within 20 minutes of exposure to glyphosate, you start to see leaky gut symptoms, which is our toxins leaking into our immune system, our lymphatic system, which can lead to all of those other symptoms we were talking about. So having a solution to really repair the gut and detox glyphosate. And, the reason that was also so helpful for Heather is it's addressing and pulling out mold spores and other heavy metals and toxins that can be really harmful and damaging on our body. So I love that. It helps with your absorption. And, it's just important to have that gut microbiome diversity, because that's where our serotonin is produced, our dopamine is produced. So it really impacts our mood as well. And then in the evening time, we have a tart cherry juice. And I love this because it just helps with your sleep, your deep REM sleep cycles. It really supports that kidney filtration that Mary was talking about, which is how we clean up our lymphatic system. And that's our body's cellular waste system. So adding that in, you just feel so good. It's dark and rich, and it just helps you to sleep like a baby and full of antioxidants. And one other thing I want to share today is our immune support, which is our zinc aid. And that's full of whole food vitamins that are vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin E, just to really support our immune function. And I forgot what the statistic was on how many people are vitamin D deficient and zinc deficient, but it's a huge deficiency in our culture due to, you know, soil health and the way that our foods are grown. So to really get that from a whole food source that's bioavailable is so important for all the different functions, from gut health to brain health to immune function. So yeah, those are a few of the things that we're working with. And I just add these into my everyday life. As you can see, I've got them at the beach with me. And what I love about it is it just makes life so easy. I know I'm getting what I need. And it saves me tons of time, as well as it saves me a ton on my grocery bill. And it's actually, you know, feels satisfying when you have it. So I'm going to pass it back to you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rita. And like what Rita was describing is our core 4 nutrients. And like she was saying, many people like ourselves and many of us on this call, we take that daily just to make sure that we're getting our nutritional basis covered, especially like Rita was talking about, because of the depletion of soil. We can't count on the food in the grocery store as having all the nutrition. A lot of that food is picked 3 to 5 weeks early. And from the moment a piece of food is picked, it starts to lose nutrition. So the power about these superfoods is they're dehydrated instantaneously after being picked very vine ripe, and they hold that nutrition and maintain that. So, you know, there's a statistic out there saying that America is one of the most overly fed countries, but at the same time, we're one of the most malnourished countries. And this is a huge issue because that means a lot of the food that we're eating isn't actually food anymore. It's manufactured, it's a bunch of chemicals in it. And even though some of us think we're really healthy, we're still not covering our nutritional basis. So the core 4 is just amazing for that everyday maintenance, just to make sure you're getting all the goodness in. Even if you're busy and weren't able to eat super healthy that day, at least you can have this nutrition to rely on. And if you want to take it a step further, we have what's called our ultimate lifestyle transformation, the 30-day. You can do it 30, 60, 90 days or extended version. And the difference there is you're taking the nutrition that Rita talked about twice a day. You're taking everything twice a day. So you're really flooding your body. And then you add in what we call the super cleanser. And this is just a mixture of Ayurvedic herbs that really help to go into the colon and get out any type of, like, if you have any parasite overgrowth or yeasts or molds or, you know, stagnant acidic waste that's been in the colon. It's estimated that the average American has about 30 to 40 pounds of impacted fecal matter in their gut that is not being eliminated. So that's rather startling. So this helps to start breaking that up, get that out. It will help to ease the digestion. And you do this for 10 of the 30 days. So you just incorporate this in. We have amazing support groups that provide a lot of grocery lists and recipe ideas if you want to clean up your diet during that 10 days to really get the amplified effect of cleansing the body out. And then, you know, we also have a bunch of other amazing products. We have a great athlete line. So if you're an athlete, we have superfoods for athletes. It's called our Ultimate Lifestyle Plus Performance Pack, where you get a can't beat this. It's a pre-workout, energizing, oxygenating drink that's just full of maca and beetroot and cordyceps mushrooms to really support the adrenals. We have a post-workout 33 grams of plant-based protein shake that you drink after your workout to really rejuvenate and restore your muscles. We have what's called Joint Flex to really go in and help your joints and reduce inflammation. We have pineapple cocoa hydrate, which is my absolute favorite, dehydrated coconut and pineapple and turmeric and black pepper to further help with that alkalization of the body and really hydrating the cells. So we have a lot of different things that are offered for athletes. And then if you're, you know, a family and you're looking for things to introduce to your family, we have something called the Epigenius Kids, which my boys drink every single day. I drink it every day. It has healthy omegas in it. It's got basically 22 of the most potent and powerful fruits and vegetables in it. So if your kids are picky veggie and fruit eaters, this is an amazing way to incorporate that into their lifestyle. So we have so many great options depending on where you're at and what your goals are with your health. And whoever invited you to this call, you can just get back with them and they can direct you in the right direction based on what are your goals, what are you looking for, and they can even get you on a call with one of our specialists if you want to dive deeper into what the particulars of these nutrients would really be good for you. For instance, Megan, I see you talking about the liver. So we have something called the green spectrum, which is like dandelion root, and it's a pure green powder that is very stimulating and detoxifying for the liver and really helps the liver break down the enzymes in our food so that we're absorbing. So we have a variety of things. And the thing I love most about this program is it works holistically. So, a lot of supplements you see out there, they're isolated. They're in a lab, chemically formulated, where the vitamin A is extracted and isolated. And the problem with that is our body doesn't really know what to do with isolates. Our body knows what to do with food in its whole food form. So, for instance, our body needs vitamin C to absorb iron. And if you're just taking an iron supplement, but not getting ample vitamin C, you may not be absorbing. So our zinc aid has that amazing whole food vitamin C in it. The tart cherry helps with that iron building. So you're doing it all at once to make sure that things are complementing your body and that your body knows what to do with it and how to absorb and assimilate within your body. So that's a little bit of our breakdown. And then Rita, I'll pass it back to you to just share a little bit more about the support we offer as well, because we love empowering people with not only the tools to start getting healthy, but also the support and the community to further educate ourselves about, what is glyphosate? How can we eat more nutritiously, and so on and so forth. So Rita, will you share a bit about our support?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mary, for all those points. And we have a beautiful community. We've created a health app so you can join from anywhere. We have amazing educational resources on there. And then we have a weekly health Q&A for all of those that are in the transformation and participating in it. And that's just a place for community connection and bonding and answering any questions. And those are hosted by our team of regenerative health specialists. So you're getting a wealth of knowledge and training of, longtime practitioners who have transformed their own bodies in really beautiful ways through regenerative education. And you get all of that access for free, which is amazing. And it's just because we value this information so much and we see the need for this education and this information out there. So we just want to help as many people as possible. And with that, you just get beautiful support from our community and incredible recipes that are also quick and easy. So we really cater to busy moms and anyone else, but just making this as easy and efficient as possible and fun. What I love about this is it's so fun. You can add these superfoods in twice a day, and that could be all that you change in your diet if you want, and that's going to start really replenishing at a deep level, or you can take it deeper. And we have those guides to take it at whatever level that you want to. So very customizable per person. And we really work at that individual basis and provide all of the support and education that's like above and beyond needed. So yeah, we just really want to see everybody thrive.
Yep, exactly. And that's probably my favorite part about all of this is the support and the community and the empowerment. We're just out there to empower each other's health. So we have a couple transformations starting. Depending on who invited you, they can let you know what transformation they're part of right now. But we have a one called Spring Break, reduce the toxins in your life, take a break from toxins in your life, starting May 23rd. And we're actually opening it up for the third time because it's just been in popular demand and so many people are having a great time with it. So these kind of group transformations where we have a lot of one-on-one interaction, and we have a great What's Up chat thread started where people are asking their questions and getting feedback, and we just make it really interactive so that we can learn from each other and enjoy the experience together, like Rita said. So I'm not going to walk through the site today, but we have a very easy site. I'll put the link here in the chat, and your friend has a special gift code for you. So in that link where it says your friend's gift code, you just insert your friend's gift code and it'll take you to a landing page where you can choose the ultimate lifestyle transformation or the ultimate lifestyle plus performance, and also add on some of these other things we were talking about, like the biofruit or the women's defense or the green spectrum. And then in that, you also get the opportunity to set yourself up on a smart order, which is our loyalty program. And we are a company that's dedicated to long-term health, not necessary. There's a lot of fads and diets out there that are like, do this for 10 days, but then you end up falling back into your exact same habits after. And we're really looking to help people maintain and sustain a healthy lifestyle. So like I said, we have 30, 60, and 90-day opportunities where you can commit and have a plan to do this for 90 days. That's when the true transformation really happens. 30 days is awesome, but if you can commit to this deep level of nutrition and cleansing for 90 days, you'll see some really amazing transformations happen in a lot of different ways. So we have a smart order program that makes it super simple for you to get set up on your monthly order. And then also as a smart order loyalty customer, you can get free products. After your third month of ordering, you can get some of our free products. You also get what's called rewards points, where you can get $10 off your next order. And it's just a really great program to help promote this continued and maintained and sustained healthy living lifestyle. So get back with the person who invited you here. They can share more about that. And then on the most basic level, if you want to try out the Core 4 just daily maintenance, it's $6 a day. If you want to do the 30-day transformation, it's about $11 a day. And if you want to go for even the performance athlete pack, it's about $17 a day. So it's really quite affordable when you think about 60 organic superfood meals in that 30-day period. I know personally, a croissant and a coffee costs $11. So when you can get some sustained organic nutrition for $11 a day, and like Rita said, many of us save so much on our grocery bill because we're not searching for those random things in the cupboard. We're drinking our shake and feeling sustained and satisfied. So it's a very reasonable program, and I'm just really happy to be able to offer it to you all here. So with that being said, we would love to open it up for just a couple minutes if there's any guests on this call that have immediate questions. If we didn't answer anything, if you're thinking about doing a transformation or starting these products, if you have any questions, feel free to just come off mute or type them in the chat, and we can stay on for a couple minutes to answer those for you.